Hello, in this month's video blogs, Dan and I will be dealing with one of the most common issues raised with us by parents, namely sleep problems among the young children. It's been estimated that around a quarter of toddlers and preschoolers experience significant such problems at some point during their childhood. In this blog, I'll be explaining some of the reasons for these sleep difficulties, while in the next, Dan will be discussing powerful hypnotic approaches that will help your child sleep deeply and easily, and these focus on a type of bedtime story you can tell them. So let's look at sleep difficulties. Now, some sleep patterns that parents may consider a problem are in fact perfectly normal. Early evening sleep and early awakening, for example, is simply a part of a child's particular body clock, their biorhythms. Just as some adults are described as larks because they're most alert and active early in the day, others are called owls since they become increasingly wide awake as the day progresses. How long children need to sleep depends on their age, their level of development, as well as family schedules. At the age of 2, a child's total sleep requirements, including naps, are around 13 hours. By the age of 3 or 4, this will have fallen to around 12 hours, although there is a wide variability. The majority of sleep takes place at night, with an average sleep of 11 to 12 hours. In addition, most 1 to 2 year olds nap once or twice each day for between 90 and 2 hours, 90 minutes and 2 hours. By the age of 18 months, the morning naps are no longer needed, and by around the age of 5, most children have given up their afternoon naps as well. Children who are sleep deprived are more dependent, they're more irritable, and they have mood swings alternating between being very cheerful and being very tearful. In fact, they cry more frequently, become clumsier and more accident prone the more sleep deprived they are. They can be hyperactive, aggressive, fussy with their food and drink, and generally far harder to manage. Sleep deprivation and the behaviour that results poses a significant threat not only to the child, but also to the well-being of their parents. Prolonged periods of sleeplessness among adults will strain the relationship and, as I explained in a previous video, significantly undermines physical and psychological health. Now, there are two types of sleep problems which experts called dysomnias and parasomnias. Dysomnias are behavioural sleep problems involving either falling or staying asleep at night. Many children will develop the habit of poor sleep and continue with these sleep patterns not only throughout their school years but even into late adolescence. In my second video blog, I'll be offering some practical ways of overcoming difficulties like this. But before assuming that your child, because he or she sleeps poorly at night, has a behavioural problem, you should always check out the possibility of a medical cause for such behaviour, a common one being obstructive sleep apnea. This condition involves breathing being affected by the complete or partial blocking of the pathways during sleep. It's reckoned to affect around 2% to 3% of children, with the highest rates being among preschoolers. It often involves snoring, which is indeed the most common symptom of sleep disordered breathing, and is present in between 3% and 12% of school-aged children. The child may also pause between breaths, gasping or choking. Obstructive sleep apnea may be caused by chronic nose or ear infections, breathing through the mouth, a sore throat, bad breath, or frequent colds. If your child is showing any of these signs, then my advice would be to play it safe and consult your GP or healthcare professional. Now, parasomnias also involve disrupted sleep and are most likely to occur between the ages of 3 and 8. There are two common types. In confusional parasomnia, the child wakes up within the first few hours of falling asleep in a very confused state. He or she may be mumbling or grimacing or just generally behaving quite oddly, and this lasts between 2 and 10 minutes, after which they will fall back into a deep sleep without you having had to intervene. The following morning the child will have absolutely no recollection of what has happened the previous night. A second common type of parasomnia is sleepwalking, and this is found in between 1 and 15% of children aged 4 to 8 years. When sleepwalking, the child will walk through open doors and downstairs even. It's very hard to arouse them, and as with confusional parasomnias, they won't really remember anything about it the following day. If your child walks while asleep, then you need to take steps clearly to safeguard them, for example by fitting a gate at the top of the stairs and ensuring doors are properly closed. At Mind Changers, that is www.themindchangers.co.uk, we're able to offer a wide range of programs that will help you as a parent deal with sleep problems in your child. Dan has produced and recorded a wide range of hypnosis-based bedtime stories which are especially created to help youngsters fall asleep quickly and easily, while I have a range of stress management and relaxation programs aimed at adults. One I can especially recommend is my Bow Tao home training program. It's a series of lectures and demonstrations which, as well as helping you deal with stress and anxiety, will provide you with practical techniques for dealing with tiredness, increasing energy levels, and for removing emotional blocks that may be harming your well-being. Next week, Dan will introduce you to powerful hypnotic procedures based on bedtime stories that can help your child enjoy a restful night's sleep. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in the near future.